What's up, guys? It's JMS80, and this is video number 2 of my little 2 video special I'm bringing you today to apologize for the lack of videos yesterday. I really wasn't feeling too good, and of course I slept in, and then by the time I got up, I was just like, I'm just not feeling up to it. But anyway, so here we go, and sorry I got just a little bit political. Uh, on my last one, I was just kind of venting because of the frustration what's going on. And I mean, but it really is a serious issue if you haven't already paid attention to it already, or if you are a military member. I'm pretty sure you know the ways it can affect you and affect your pay. And if you are living from paycheck to paycheck, this is something that is most definitely going to be affecting you. I know for a fact right now it really will affect me and my wife because quite a few bills come out at the end of the month, and if it does happen, we won't be able to pay them. Well, I mean, most likely in the event that this does happen, we'll probably end up having to take out a loan just in order to pay for some of the stuff that we have to pay for. Things like because our electricity comes out towards the end of the month, our you know, phone bill, cable, internet, phone, things like that. They all come out towards the end of the month, and this is actually going to put a hurting on us. So actually, I really do hope that something does get passed. That way, we won't have to think about that because she is quite upset right now, and I'm hoping this all, just it goes over smoothly because I really do think that they're gonna have some sort of rioting on their hands because I mean, I know most military members, I mean, my wife is very patriotic, and I know most military members are, but in the long run, though, patriotism will only take you so far. No one's going to do it for free. I really doubt that a good majority of our military men and women would do that for free. You can be a patriot, but you can only be a patriot so far because this is the real world, and we do have to make a living. That's the reality of it. Everybody has to make a living, and when you take that option away, people can do some crazy things. And if you do that to our military members, I guarantee you, not everybody's going to be showing up for work that day. It's just the reality of it, and I don't know exactly how my wife feels about that, but I do know that she is quite upset about it. And I mean, I don't know if she would go as far as to not show up for work because you know, uh, she's actually one of the shining stars members of her unit right now, and she does a very good job. But the thing is, I mean, if it was me, I mean, she's a very strong person. She said that she would still show up for work, even though she is very against what's going on right now and what could possibly happen. But, I mean, if it were me, I would just be like, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck you. You want to take away my paycheck? Alright, that's fine. I'm not coming to work. What do you think about that? And, I mean, it's not being selfish so much, but I mean, that's your money, that's your paycheck, that's your life. That's what you make to live off of. Pretty much if you take away that, you're taking away a person's means of living. I mean, because they have to pay for food, they have to pay for gas, electricity, shelter, things like that. And when you take that away, not everybody's going to feel the exact same way. Not everybody's just going to stand idly aside and be like, oh, that's okay, it's alright, you can pay me back when you get the money. No, you don't do that in the real world. I'm sorry, I guarantee you, anybody else that's working right now, if your boss came up to you and said, hey, I can't pay you this week, but if you just wait 2 or 3 weeks until I get my financial situation under control, then I can pay you, but I really want you to still show up for work. I guarantee you wouldn't be at work the very next day. You would be like, no, that's alright. I'm out of here. I'm going to find another job. See ya. You know? But, and in this case, of course, in the military, you sign a contract. You sign on that dotted line. But, you know what? I guarantee you there's nowhere in that stipulates that, oh, well, you know what? We don't have to pay you. The thing is, they do. That is in your contract. You know what? They have to pay you. They have to give you money. And of course, I mean, there are instances where they dock you your pay, but that's only like for getting in trouble, and and going to court and things like that. If you get into big trouble in the military, they can actually down your pay grade, and take half of your pay for a month or two. That's the only instance, but because of this stupid budgeting ordeal, there's a possibility that some military members might not get paid, and I guarantee you there is going to be maybe not so much as rioting as some people might think, but I guarantee you some people aren't going to be showing up for work, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that gets taken care of. Because I really don't like let people know me and my wife's financial situation, but I mean, we just kind of when we first started out there, we kind of thought we knew everything and really didn't, and ended up having to take out loans every now and again to take care of stuff. And, we got to that point where we didn't have to do that anymore, because really it is a shock to most people when they get out there and they get out in the world on their own and they think they know everything. And really what ends up happening is that all the little things start adding up, the things that you don't think mean much. And it really does. And if I give you guys any piece of advice out there, any new and up, and you guys are about to get out there and get out on your own, pay attention to the little things. Especially when it comes to money and spending, because you know what, they do add up. They add up very quickly, and that can really attest for a lot. If you're sitting there thinking that, well, say for example you like to eat out a lot, I'll just go and eat at McDonald's 6 or 7 times a week. Instead of just going out and getting some cheap stuff to make it your own house. And, it don't even have to be McDonald's. It could be some other place. And you just continually go out there and you go out to eat. And once you sit back and realize, like, wow, man, I really spend like, $15, $20 every time I go out to eat. And I go out to eat about every single day. And that really just starts to add up. And, just little things like that we didn't think, think about at the time really ended up hurting us in the very beginning of our marriage. And of course now we're a lot, it really is a trial by error thing. When you get out there in the world on your own, you really have to learn these things for yourself. And but when we got that finally figured out, it was really great. And now we don't have any loan payments and things like that. I can't say that, obviously we have our car payments, which are loan payments. That's pretty much it, and I really don't want us to have to take out any more money, or just in order to live. That would suck so much, because we got those things paid off just last year, and we've been pretty good so far since. So hopefully this whole thing takes care of itself. I'm really hoping and praying that it does, and I'm really hoping that we don't have to worry about doing anything else like that. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay along with this somewhat serious commentary along with it. Just wanted to be real for once. But anyway, 28-2, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great day today. See you tomorrow. Peace.